It depends on your craving, how badly you want him to appear before you and talk with you. Is the need so profound that you need his intervention? Or are you just trying to fulfill a desire that I want to see Yogananda? And how could you be the disciple of Yogananda now? He died before you were born. And how would you identify him? Will he come in the same form? For example, one who was Patanjali takes another birth and then dies and takes another birth and dies. In which form will he appear? And how will he recognize? Like Lord Rama died, and after him the same spirit came in the form of Krishna, highly evolved. Even gods evolved. Even during their lifetime, no one could recognize their divinity, their status. And even when Krishna was willing to showcase his Vishwarup Darshan, Arjun was so fearful. Please come back to the friendlier form. I am not able to see this. So, even in a normal form, he could not recognize his divinity. Even when he was shown the Vishwarup, he could not see the divinity. So, unless and until you have antas chakshu, you cannot identify, recognize the divinity that rubs shoulders with you. So close to you, yet you remain thirsty of his presence. And once you develop this antas chakshu, you don't need him to come and visit you. You will be seeing his presence in everything and everywhere. So this is a beauty of spirituality, you see, that forms becomes less pressing as we advance spiritually. Because after all, Vedas, they say, we move from akar to nirakar. It's okay, we begin with akar, with murtis and statues and images. But staying ever with that form of worship will defeat the purpose of life. One must be able to transcend from form to formlessness. That requires courage. That requires understanding. That requires true faith. Otherwise you succumb to fear. Aj, I did not do namaskaram, I did not do arati, I did not light up the lamp. You get so scared. Oh, I didn't do this. Aaj kuch garbad ho jayega. And if that really happens, you will never leave this sakha. And it's a very funny thing, very tragic thing. India has gone down to such a level. A time back, I had asked a youth who was here immersing in spirituality. And same questions I asked them, I'll ask you all. How many of you are Hindus? Raise your hands. Aren't you Hindu? So why don't you raise your hand? Almost all. How many Vedas are there? Can you name them? Do you have them? Have you read them? If you have not even read them, how could you say I have understood them? So you are Hindus on surface, not even surface. Fake Hindus, useless Hindus. On what ground you say I am a Hindu? You don't even have read the holiest of scriptures. You know all Gayatri mantras, almost everyone would know. Can you explain the meaning of Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonaha Prachodayat? It's like eating food and not digesting it. Getting knowledge of mantras, not understanding it. It becomes burden to you and it gives you, unfortunately, false satisfaction of knowing something and reciting that. False satisfaction destroys your destiny, especially in the spiritual realm. So we all have to re-evaluate our orientation towards divinity. We need a new society where people are aware of what they are doing, why they are doing. They must understand each ritual. Why do we do what we do? What is the science behind all these things? There is absolute science behind every ritual that we perform. Try to find, try to understand why we do what we do, why we recite some mantras. What do they convey to me? Having understood the meaning, what is the next step for me? For example, when you have understood, when you go home and your mother says, I am not well, I have a headache. What do? You become aware of it. What is the next step? So, becoming aware is not everything. People, they talk so nicely about consciousness these days, but it falls short of its mark. They say consciousness is everything. To me, not everything. It is something, but not everything. Becoming aware that someone has a problem is not good enough. Suppose she says, I have a chest pain, and after 2 hours she dies because you didn't call ambulance or didn't do anything. Ma, thoda pani pi le. And then that moment will haunt you all your life. Something I could have done, I did not do. So this unfinished business in life haunts all through. And that is the biggest burden we carry life after life, unfinished task. You must be meditating for a few days now here. Most of the thoughts that haunt you, they come up in meditation are unfinished tasks. A time will come, you become aware of it, that ye nahi kiya, and once you start finishing all that, what will come in your meditation then? It will become pure meditation.